Tuesday. I am so excited for my breakfast over here. It is about 9 o'clock and Jeremy's off at work. Helped to get him out the door. I'm drinking my cup of coffee here. It's just half a cup today. I just want a little bit of warm coffee flavor. And I woke up this morning feeling really good. So this is day 2 of the full stage 3 that I have been on now. I think it's day 2, maybe it's day 3, I forget. But I am about to have fried eggs and avocado for breakfast, and I am stoked. I really wanted to make those pancakes, but I don't have all the ingredients, so I'm gonna have to wait a little while until I can get those pancakes into my routine. But you'll see it coming in a little while, don't worry. I hope that you really enjoy your morning. I am enjoying this cup of coffee, and I am soon going to enjoy this awesome meal. So for stage 3, you can introduce some nice foods like avocado, pancakes made from squash, and nut butter like almond butter. You can add almond butter itself. You can add whole eggs, yes, which have to be softly cooked in a lot of bacon fat, or not just bacon fat, but any kind of animal fat. So that's why I've got all this wonderful bacon grease here on my cast iron skillet. I'm gonna use that to gently fry my eggs today. I'm gonna do 2 eggs. Now, the avocado, it still says to increase slowly. So I did about 2 teaspoons yesterday. I'm gonna do a whole tablespoon today, woohoo. And with the sauerkraut, you're allowed to introduce a sauerkraut, not just the liquid. So I'm going to use a little bit of the liquid with, I'm gonna have a side of my beef stew with that too, mix it all kind of together. And then do a little bit of the sauerkraut itself. It says to start slowly, so I'm going to start with, a teaspoon, maybe 2 teaspoons in the picture, but I'm still very excited and I think it's going to be delicious. Just look at this meal. I know it probably doesn't look as good on camera, but it looks amazing in real life. I did a little pile of the beef stew and I put my 2 lightly fried eggs on top. I don't know if you could tell from the video just now, but I was spooning some of that bacon grease on top of the eggs as they cooked as well. So it kind of fries them on both sides at the same time, which gives you a really nice gooey yolk in the middle, which I love. I've got my pile of avocado, a little tiny pile, my little scoop of avocado and my little scoop of sauerkraut. So we'll start here today this morning for breakfast, and as we continue along during the day, I might add more and more of the sauerkraut depending upon how I feel. I had a great night last night. I slept so well and it was fantastic. So I'm really, really excited for stage 3. They have some fun recipes here in my little companion cookbook, the Heal Your Gut cookbook. Which I think sounds great. There's a Mexican omelet. I cannot wait to make an omelet. That's gonna be, I feel like there's so much freedom. It's only been a week and a half on eating soups and stews for every meal, but I tell you, that's a long time. It can feel like a long time. And it's great. You really enjoy food, right? You're celebrating the little things in life. This wonderful plate of super nourishing, fantastic food that I get to eat right now, and then I get to eat the rest of the day. It's very exciting. In previous vlogs, but I'm really enjoying this process. It seems restrictive when you read the list of what foods you're allowed to have and you think about all the foods that you can't have, but it kind of is giving you more freedom. So one of the things that I have had going on for myself has not been significant. It's not like I've had really drastic symptoms, but sometimes I'll have a little inconsistent bowel movements and my skin will be a little bit off. But since starting stage 3, I had a little bit more of a glow, which like I said, may have been from the sunshine outside yesterday. But it may also be from working from the inside out. A lot of times your body works from the inside out. I always talk to my clients about expressions on the skin. Your skin almost acts like your third kidney. If your body can't process toxins out through the normal detox pathway, which is through the urine or bowel, then your body's gonna find another way to get junk out of your system. That's where a lot of times when women have acne, I say women specifically, but men can have acne too, there are some hormones that are not being detoxified or conjugated appropriately, and your body's like, get rid of this. We don't know what to do with this. Get rid of this. Or just even toxic junk. I know some of my clients who've had skin issues, they're putting all these creams on their face to help, but that actually is making things worse because they're filled with a lot of chemicals, and the body's trying to say, get rid of this. I don't want all of this here. So one of the very best things that I know to help people have better, clearer skin, whether you're male or female or hormonal dysregulation or not, is to eat good healthy fats. Your body needs healthy fats to create healthy skin membranes. So that's one of the best tips that I can give you guys if you want nice skin, is enjoy some foods like this. Like I said, you don't have to do the full GAPS protocol to reap some benefits from that process. So I hope you enjoy. I hope you try this sometime. This ground beef sauteed up, kind of sauteed, I heated up in the pan with fried eggs on top. Oh man. Let's take a taste. Let's just see how this goes right now. I'm gonna take a little bit of everything, a little bit of sauerkraut, a little bit of ground beef, a little bit of avocado, a lot of bit of avocado, and my bit of fried egg. So good. I am now home for my dinner break. I actually skipped my coconut oil ginger tea for the day because I felt like super stable and awesome. But I actually have some leftover vegetables from my chicken soup and a little bit of leftover chicken meat. So I'm going to make my own little version of a chicken soup. I'm gonna fry up an egg and put that on top, add my sauerkraut and mix it all together in one delicious bowl. I had to go to a larger pot. I realized that the amount of vegetables I really wanted, which was that whole quart-sized mason jar, just didn't fit in my original little pot. And time to enjoy this fantastic meal. I was just feeling it. I just went for it. All kinds of chicken, all kinds of vegetables, fried egg on top, big scoop of avocado. I just scooped out the last of that half. I didn't measure it. I was like, you know, we'll be close enough. Haven't felt bad at all, so it's totally fine. My fried egg, sadly, I cracked the yolk when I put it on the frying pan, so I don't get to have that gooey center that I was looking forward to, but it's all right. There's always tomorrow and my next meal to look forward to, so it's still gonna be delicious. I am very much looking forward to this. Sometimes you just have to listen to your body and eat what you need to eat. So today I'm eating a whole lot more of my chicken and vegetables than I did the last few days. That's all right. I like to use that up too. I had some left over from the previous couple of days, so it's nice to have that to look forward to. But for now, I'm going to eat this delicious meal, totally GAPS approved. That's where I know I've said this 100,000 times, but it's really not that hard. It's really not that complicated. You can help yourself along by making stuff ahead of time. Pre-making broth, pre-making stock, pre-making a big batch of something is fantastic. That is the way to go if you're doing this, I think. If you're busy, you know, have a busy life, if you have things going on, I think it's great to do some meal prep ahead of time. But enough talking, I am gonna start enjoying this meal. Let's see how it is. Also quite good. I'm driving to my office right now and I'm almost there, but I wanted to make a note for you guys about this GAPS process for myself. I know I've mentioned it maybe once in a previous vlog, but the idea for me here is to walk you guys through options during your intro stages, the first 6 stages of the GAPS diet. The full GAPS diet is actually a really wide variety of foods. It is not extremely limited. The biggest factor for most people that is hard to kind of wrap your head around is the no grain aspect. Grains like wheat and rice and these types of things can be really irritating to a gut that is not really awesome, really solid. So the idea behind these intro stages with these limited foods is to help rebuild the gut lining and your body's ability to digest and utilize nutrients from these more simple foods more easily. Then when you move into the full GAPS diet, you have, like I said, a wide variety of foods. You basically, it's almost like a modified paleo diet if you guys are familiar with paleo at all. So it kind of takes you back to the concept of eating real food, and that is a mainstay of my nutritional therapy practice. Just eat real food. When we go on all these crazy things and we worry about this and this and this and that new diet and this, just eat real food. Your body knows how to process real food. As a culture, we have not evolved enough as human beings to be able to digest some of the processed foods that are rampant in our society. So things that have been shelf stabilized and filled with hydrogenated oils and rancid oils, things that have gone bad, our bodies don't know how to process that any better than plastic, basically. So we want to make sure that we're fueling our bodies with nutrients that our body can use, can digest, assimilate, and use to have healthy function. So a lot of people who have all kinds of different health issues and concerns really can do quite well when they go back to the basics. What is a nourishing food? I mean, I was just eating my chicken soup at the house and I was like, you know what? When you're not feeling good, your grandmother says, eat this bowl of chicken soup. She was not wrong, you know? That is a really nourishing aspect to life. Helps heal the gut, helps heal the soul, I think, sometimes. Back home from my office, it is almost 9 o'clock now, so I'm actually pretty full from that dinner I had earlier today, so I might not actually eat anything for real for an actual meal here tonight, but Gus has not eaten yet, so we are working on some of Gus's regular commands like sit down, stay, come, and we're gonna do some things that he is just now learning. So you hear him, he's so excited. Are you excited, Gus? So we're gonna have him do some tricks for you. Ready, set, go. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure Gus enjoyed that. We just do a couple of little things here and there, and then I just give him all of his food at the end and he wins. Sometimes I'll give him piece by piece by piece, but sometimes when I know he's really excited for it, I'm just gonna have him do several little details and then send him on his way to eat his full dinner, which you just saw over there. P.S. If some of you saw the previous clip here, there is some gin, Zevia, some limes. You saw my husband in the background, so that is him drinking that tonight, just so you are aware. Yeah, today was a good day. I felt pretty good. I'm surprised. I'm still really full from that meal I had earlier today, so that was going to be my dinner, and I think that's about it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope that you learned something. I hope that there was something valuable here for you to enjoy, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night.